Hi everyone and welcome back to the third episode of Dragon Age Origins. Last time we played through stuff that I had already done before. I have played this game a while ago, so I kind of have a gist of what is going to happen. Never finished the game though. Didn't get very far in because it was early on in my RPG gaming career, and I say that like I have experience with anything but Mass Effect, but but I got frustrated with game mechanics. But I'm happy to push on through and get to know more of this story and see how it goes. So join us along for the ride. Let's get into it. That's right. We've succeeded in the joining, and now it's time for the battle. Gotta go and light the beacon. I imagine that's going to be pleasant. In fact, I distinctly remember it being a hard battle towards the end. Okay, I don't think we have anyone to talk to really. It's just a matter of getting to the Tower of Ishal. Yeah. All the archers. Frontline warriors. The Mabari. That music's gorgeous.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
I don't know. It means we have to trust Snakeface. Eerie. This guy. Is this supposed to be like... Oh no, it's like just... glowing dust boats floating in the air. He's just really happy to be there. Oh no. Steady. I did a double take. That dark swan was like, are you ready? You're ready for this. It's like a sea of them.
Archers!
Oh, he's got that side angle down. Archers! Pardon? Hide the puppies. Oh.
For Ferelden!
He's just standing up the top there. Oh, what's that thing? That's the tower we have to get in, isn't it? Oh, smacked in the back of the head.
Let's cross the bridge. Tower of Ishal.
No worries, Alistair. Let's cross the bridge.
You will fall.
Oh! Way knocked on our asses. It's the copy and paste guy. Oh, knocked over again. They're all. Oh no, they're two of them. Right? Two of them. Up. Or maybe that was Alistair. Yeah, one of them got back up. Lordy, lordy,
Help
lordy.
me.
Oh.
They're everywhere. You.
Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Yeah, because it
Then we
wasn't
have to get to
secured
the
properly.
beacon and light it ourselves.
There's a snake. That's his name now, guys. We're calling him Snake because that's what he is. And it's just a complete injustice to snakes to call him that as well.
Very well.
Let's give him a shield to the face. Yeah, that's it. Right, let's get rid of this archer. Get rid of this archer as well. That's fine. And we need to make sure we're looting
Very well.
so that we stay on top of taking the health poultices as well. As I imagine we're going to need them. We got some... Oh, Alistair's leveled up. Fantastic. Onto it. I've just realised I've got the 4 health pulses and no lesser health pulse, so I need to equip both of them. That way, when we get more, it's just automatically added to the toolbar, and I'm not worrying about how much we've got of what. Like I said, I imagine we're going to need it. Damn, Alistair just full on was like a shield to the face for that guy. Shield to this guy's face too. Oh, let's get rid of this guy. Shield bash. Yeah. Whoa, look at his axe. That's full on. He's gone there. And that guy was gone before I had a chance to do anything about it. Alright. Looting, looting, looting. Looting, looting, looting. That guy had 55 bronze coins. There's a lot of malachite here. Oh, these dead soldiers. It's sad. It's Snake's fault. I blame the snake. And yeah. It's not going to go to plan at all. Oh, fire. Okay, traps. Right. Oh, poison trap. Slowed right down. Oh, that didn't last too long. That's good. Alright, he's dealing with that guy, so we're gonna go deal with this guy. Shield bashing in the face. There we go. Alright, while he's finishing him off. Start striking. Nice. Nice. Collect.
I shall do it.
We're doing okay. I imagine it's just going to get harder as we go through, but there's not much we can do about that. Okay, so... Oh, hello, sir. Have a shield. That's it. Oh dear. These poor blokes. Look at their blokes anymore. They're just darkspawn now. That laugh though. They're doing alright. We're gonna loot while they're doing all that. Alright, let's suss out this room quickly. Oh no. Is this not the way? Or is this the spare room? This is the spare room with all the stuff in it. Alright. Oh. Silver bracelet, lesser injury kit. I believe that. Like solves any broken bones and stuff like that. So we might have a look at that. Because that might be... That might have
We
a...
must get to the top of the tower.
Yes, I know, sir. I wasn't trying to click on you. Doesn't look like anyone has any severe injuries right now, so I'm not too concerned. Also, what has that mage's got? Arcane shield, perfect. That's... Caster generates a protective sheath that helps to avert incoming attacks, gaining a bonus to defense while this mode is active. That's probably going to come in handy, to be honest. I distinctly remember that we have to deal with a big boss at the end of this.
As you say.
What Alistair's dealing with that guy. Nice. I did it. I killed one.
As you say.
Yes, dude. You were fantastic. You killed one.
We need to get to the beacon.
Don't.
King needs low gain to charge.
The accidental clicks actually end up frustrating me. It's like, yes, believe it or not, I know that. That's why I'm collecting health
Very
potions.
well.
There's garnets and malachites. And malachite. Level up.
Make his breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Snake. Weren't you complaining we wouldn't get a fight? There's no point moaning about it. We have fighting to do. You could try telling them they're in the right
because
place.
clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
You mean snake. 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 Worse than Severus Snape. Okay.
As you say.
It takes so long to get around to becoming part of the attack. Alright, let's go deal with these guys over here. Here we go. We're going to do a shield bash to this guy's face. Then we're going to do a shield pummel to this guy. Whoa. Whoa! That combo. Oh, and I still didn't level myself up because that's just what I do. Okay, we need to loot.
As you say.
Loot, loot, loot. We should get a... You should see the counter for how many times I end up saying loot in this episode. Or the rest of the game. We'll tally it up at the end, shall we? That'll be interesting editing.
Very well.
Oh dear. This guy over here. That's our strike, I think. Dealt with. Poor mage is just left to deal with it by itself.
It is begun.
They're all sparkly,
It shall be done.
which means I get to collect. It's a little bit disturbing that they turn to bones afterwards, like he's stripping. Well, it's
What do
just
we
that
do
he's
now?
stripping them of their flesh as you
I shall
rid them
do it.
of their loot, of their personal belongings. Alright, next level.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Okay, are we in the central thing now? Oh, not yet. No, not yet. We've still got people to get through.
As you say.
Okay, let's go deal with these guys.
I shall do it.
Shield pommel. Alistair comes and whacks him over the head with a sword and he's done. Cooked. Shish kebabbed. More like,
We must get to the top of the...
yes sir, I know. You're standing in my way. Note to self. Unmute oneself. There we go. The Mabari will help us.
Best be wary. You fight
Nice.
It is begun.
Oh dear. There is a yelling cat in the background.
What do we do now?
It shall be done.
Sapphire. So they're just stones then. I'm not missing anything by not reading it. I guarantee they're in these rooms as well. They are. They sound like, I don't know. I can't even describe what that sound is. Shield bash. Yeah, nice. There he goes. Lesser injury kits.
I shall do it.
Health root. Best go out and be a champ for these guys. Shield bash. Excuse me, sir. Oh, Alistair is like a boss with that sword. Let's keep going. Oh, right as he raged too. I was like, no, sir. Oh, so those Mabari are just going to follow us until... because we freed them. That's pretty cool. Oh, I most certainly will not be able to unlock that one. I know I should focus on the skill, but I'm sure I'll collect someone in the future who will have the skill. And no, I cannot come back for it, but... oh, no, that's right. Great swords mean I can't use a shield. We're not interested in that. Okay. Level up. Here we go. Oh, yep. I remember this. Oh, yuck. That's foul. So your shorts are barely covering your junk. Okay. Alright. Let's just see if a shield bash does anything. Probably not.
The beams ahead.
No, it did nothing. Okay, we just need to make sure everyone's health stays really. Let's just make sure we grab everyone with at least he needs both in my opinion. Right.
I'm ready. It is begun. Very well.
Okay, you all need to. These potions are doing justice for sure. He's dealt with. Nice work. Oh, killing blow. That was gorgeous. Oh, he's gorgeous. Right, I'm assuming.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Okay. Okay. We went through that nicely. I was worried that was going to be a concern, but I guess maybe last time I was playing as something that
Sound.
I felt that I was strong at.
What about the king?
So.
Should we not?
Do as I command.
Snake. Told you. Snake. He's retreating. He's going to leave them stuck by themselves. That's disgusting. His own king.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Copy and paste. Copy and paste. All the soldiers are exactly the same. You too. They're being decimated. Oh no, does that mean Duncan's gonna die as well? I think he does. Oh dear. Ow. Oh. I thought it was going to rip him in half then. Climbs in with his swords. That was a lot. A lot just happened. Oh, we're with Morrigan. Oh, we've got
your
nothing else
eyes
on.
finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn. What happened to the army?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens and the King?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
You have very full lips, Morrigan. Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he okay?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
I have some questions if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here from the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did she save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
I happen to be of royal blood, you know. No, we're not going to go down that route. Much, much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
How did she rescue us?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Any other survivors?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
I guarantee you they're all being eaten. Yep, tell me.
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
Please.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They
That's what I
also
thought.
look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
So they could be rescued?
If you are willing to run into the midst of the Horde, perhaps.
Why did he abandon the
I
king?
do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Okay, that's enough
I
questions.
agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I am not, thanks to Morrigan's mother. Fine, I appreciate your concern. Takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me. We'll say thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real.
She
If it
did
weren't
say
for
this.
Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Nope, of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An Archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn.
Right.
Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Alistair is the real Grey Warden here, not me. Will you help us fight this blight? Contact the Grey Wardens. What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king? Alistair is the real Grey Warden.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
It's a lot to take in.
Duncan was like a father to me. I won't let his death be in vain. But I can't do anything on my own.
Will you help us fight the blight?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Perhaps we can go to him then.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we can call
Of
on.
course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid
Yeah, the
from
ones we
dwarves,
collected.
elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
We don't see why not.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't suppose you could offer any more help.
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
That's an excellent
Have
idea.
I no say in this?
Nope.
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance. Whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
Understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Sorry, just watch me struggle in the camera to put my grids on. Slippers. I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there.
I agree.
Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I think we should just get underway. No, prepare you to speak your mind. I prefer you to speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need the help.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should... what? No, I have questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Are you really Plymouth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
I'm just wondering her age.
She would no more tell me than you, I assure you.
Have you been outside the wilds?
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Like ripping off a band-aid. Tell me about the village.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry.
We can sell
Makes
some
the
stuff
village
and
particularly
collect
intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger.
potentially
such
better
as me.
weapons and armor.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
How are we going to get past the
The
Darkspawn?
real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
Right. I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Okay. The Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest, then?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
Okay. And what skills do you have?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Okay. Oh, Alistair has a level up. Let's sort out his constitution. There we go. Next. Master combat training. And precise striking. Fantastic. Okay.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew.
Could you answer some questions?
Questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
Can I ask about your magic?
What good would it do you? You are no mage. It is sufficient that I have passed on my knowledge to Morrigan, and I pass her on to you.
Like a worn dress or an old pair of shoes.
Are you still here? You cannot give them away, apparently.
How long have you lived in the wilds?
Since before I was wrinkled and old. You may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her.
Why did she refer to herself in third person? You don't seem happy about that.
I am not, nor was I then. It dictated all that followed. But enough. You have your task to complete.
What will you do once we're gone?
Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. May your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt and eating tree bark inside of a month.
Do you have any advice?
About the Darkspawn?
Yes.
Only that they are more cunning than they appear. More important by far is the Archdemon. It is the core of this taint, and while it lives, so does the Blight. This Ternlogain is different. You must deal with the repercussions of his deeds before you can face the Archdemon, unless it finds you first.
No more questions.
Then we are done. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat.
Alright guys, that is it for the third episode of Dragon Age Origins. We did pretty well. It'd be interesting to see if the battles continue to be... not that wasn't challenging, but maybe not challenging enough. So we'll see how we go next episode with our fights, and if they get harder as we go along, or if I do need to up the difficulty. Yeah, I imagine we'll be venturing forth to Lothering and what lies beyond that. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye!